All right, so we're on page 103. We're working with that 6 through 10. I told you we'd work with, and in the next video, this is already glued in because we didn't want to lose it. Mine's actually kind of falling out. Okay, so we're doing the same thing. It's just now instead of having two or a binomial and a binomial, we have like a binomial and a trinomial, or we get all the way down here where we've got like a binomial and 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth degree. You know, we have a huge polynomial, not fourth degree, it's actually fifth degree. But so we're still going to distribute. It's just we have a lot more to distribute. Okay, so we're going to start by just distributing like we did before. X to x squared, which becomes x to the third. X to negative 5x, which becomes negative 5x squared. I'll zoom in so we can see this a little better. And x times 4, which becomes 4x. So this is the difference. There is quite a bit more going on. We're going to distribute that 2 to everything as well. You have to make sure you distribute to everything. All right, so 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times negative 5x is negative 10x. And 2 times 4 is 8. Once you have distributed everything, you have to decide if you have like terms. And I like to start with the largest exponent first. I have a third. It has no like terms, so we're going to bring it down. Cross it out because these start to get really long. Let's go to the x squareds now. I have negative 5x squared and 2x squared. So those two will combine to give us negative 3x squared, because remember you're doing negative 5 plus 2. I'll cross those out. Okay, the next one it would be 4x. 4x has a like term with negative 10x. So 4 minus 10 is negative 6x. Okay, and 8 doesn't have a like term. We'll bring it down. Doing it in like where you get the biggest exponent, then the next one, then the next one, then the number, means that it's already in standard form, so I actually don't even have to worry about that. But there's my solution by multiplication. Remember, we're multiplying when we have these parentheses like this. Okay, I want you to pause the video and do 7 and 8. You can actually do 9 and 10 as well, but pause the video and do 7 and 8. Actually, between each of these, I recommend you pausing the video, trying them on your own. That's why this video is shorter, like yesterday's was only 7 minutes, because you need to pause it between and try them on your own. So between all of these, pause it, try them. If you can get the answer, good. You skip through the work if you get the answer right. Okay. So 3x multiplied by negative 2x squared becomes negative 6x to the third. 3x times 5x becomes 15x squared. 3x times negative 6 becomes negative 18x. Then we're going to multiply the negative 4 by everything. Negative 4 times negative 2x squared becomes positive 8x squared. Positive because negative times negative. Negative 4 times 5x becomes negative 20x. And negative 4 times negative 6 becomes positive 24. Combine like terms. Negative 6x to the third does not have a like term, so we bring it down. 15x squared and 8x squared are like terms. We're going to add those together and get 23x squared. Negative 18x and negative 20x are like terms. Negative 18 plus negative 20 is negative 38x. And 24 doesn't have a like term, so bring it down. And there is our product, multiplication, solution, what we're looking for. So again, pause, try number 8. Okay, distribute. 3x times x to the third is 3x to the fourth. 3x times 4x squared is 12x to the third. 3x times negative 7 is negative 21x. 1 times x to the third is just x to the third. 1 times negative 4x squared is just 4x squared. And 1 times negative 7 is just negative 7. So that one actually didn't change those, but don't forget to multiply by it, or you will just have this piece and forget about the others. Okay, we don't have as many like terms this time, but we still have some. 3x to the fourth doesn't have one, so we're going to write it down and cross it out. And then let's go to the third. So 12x to the third has a like term. So 12x to the third plus x to the third is 13x to the third. Okay, then we would look for a second, and we do have a squared, so we're going to bring that down, but it doesn't have a like term, so we're just writing it down, crossing it out. Next is x. It doesn't have a like term, so bring it down. And 7, or negative 7. It doesn't have a like term, bring it down. So we only had these two that were like terms. That happens sometimes. As you saw yesterday, sometimes they don't even have a like term, okay? All right, pause the video, try number 9, try number 10. Okay, number 9. We don't have as much to distribute this time. This is more like what we did yesterday, but 3x squared times x is 3x to the third power. 3x squared times 5 is 15x squared. I'm not sure we'll have like terms. We might. We'll have x squared there. Negative 2x times x is negative 2x squared. So see, we do have like terms. Negative 2x times 5 is negative 10x. Okay. 3x to the third does not have a like term. 15x squared and negative 2x squared are like terms. That becomes 13x squared. And negative 10x does not have a like term, so we bring it down. And there's our product. All right, last, number 10. If you have not paused the video up to this point, please do so. You need to see if you can do these on your own. That's the whole point of this. So pause it, see if you can do it by yourself. All right, x times x to the fifth is x to the sixth. X times 4x to the third is 4x to the fourth. X times 6x squared is 6x to the third. And x times 2x is 2x squared. This is why crossing them out is about to come in handy, because we're about to have 8 terms all the way across here. Okay, negative 6 times x to the fifth is negative 6x to the fifth. Negative 6 times 4x to the third is negative 24x to the third. Negative 6 times 6x squared is negative 36x squared. And last, for multiplying anyway, negative 6 times 2x is negative 12x. So that's a long string there. By the way, I know how many numbers I'm going to have in this, or how many terms, based on, like, there's 2 here, there's 4 here, 2 times 4 is 8, there's 8 pieces here. So I know I've done it right if I have that many pieces in this step, not when you combine them. You see, like, this is 2 and 2, which was 4, so that lets me know how many pieces I'm going to have. All right, let's start with the highest exponent. The highest exponent is the 6th power. Here's the 6th power. Do we have any more? No, so bring it down. Okay, let's go to the fifth. Do we have a fifth? Yes, we have a fifth power. Do we have any more fifth powers? No. So we bring that one down. Fifth, let's go to the fourth. Here's a fourth power. Do we have any more fourth powers? No, bring it down. Okay, next is the third power. Do we have any more third powers? Yes. Do we have any more? No. 6 minus 24 is negative 18. Next to the third. Negative because that 24 is larger and it's negative. Okay, after the third is squared. Squared, well, here's another one. 2 minus 36, negative 34, x squared. Okay, and all we have left is negative 12x, so bring it down. So we didn't have a whole lot of like terms, but we did have some. Okay, there you go. You are going to finish the assignment that's on Google Classroom. Ask for help as you need it. And we will continue to multiply actually still next week.